Welcome back, Canonites, for a guide on where to find the Halo Reach datapads. Reach is equivalent to Halo 3's terminals. This guide will show you how to find them in the order they're available to be found. If you want a guide that goes a bit more into the lore and intended read order, check the eye icon at the top right or the description box below. Datapad 10 can be acquired at the very start of the first level, Winter Contingency, only on Legendary difficulty. At the bottom of this hill is a cloaked Spec Ops Elite running by from the left. Sprint a couple of times until you see him and try to hit him with your pistol. If you run out of ammo before he goes down, switch to your AR immediately and use burst fire to take him down. This will take several tries, but you'll eventually find your first datapad. Datapad 1 is located later in the level and can be acquired on any difficulty. Either play to the moment where you get access to a civilian truck right after you fight your first elites, or load up Rally Point Alpha on Winter Contingency. Drive to this structure, and in the building to the immediate right by some dead bodies is a datapad. Datapad 11 can be found on the second level, Oni Sword Base, only on Legendary difficulty. Either play to the moment when you encounter the Wraiths, or load up Rally Point Alpha. Once you get the Warthog, drive east or left towards the communications array. In the building where you would activate the comms array, head up to the top floor and come to this little outcropping here. Jump from the building to the rock face opposite you, and you'll find the datapad just a little ways towards the ocean. Datapad 2 can be found on any difficulty towards the end of the level, though you can also load Rally Point Bravo to save some time. Inside Sword Base, go to the second level, across the bridge, and under these stairs, you'll find the datapad. Datapad 3 can be found on any difficulty at the very beginning of the level Nightfall. Simply follow this path to the right and you'll find the datapad. Datapad 12 is Legendary only and can be found a little later when you come across the Reach Militia fighting the Covenant at the waterfront. You can also load up Rally Point Alpha for this level to save some time. Instead of engaging, stick to the cliffs on the left, jump over this wall, and continue to the valley to skip the firefight. Jump the rocks on the right cliff like so. I found that uses of sprint can be helpful. Follow the path shown on screen and you'll find the datapad. Datapad 4 can be found on any difficulty on Tip of the Spear inside the mining facility. You can load up Rally Point Alpha to save some time. At the end of the section, just before where you can get ghosts and a revenant, the datapad will be on a shelf near some crates. Datapad 13 is Legendary only and can be found just after the mining facility at the second anti-air installation you encounter on this piece of bridge with a Warthog on it. Simply hop up these pillars onto the road and you'll find the datapad. Datapad 5 can be acquired on any difficulty, and is found in the Saber launch facility on Long Night of Solace. In the control room where you see this holotable, head left. Up these stairs by a dead soldier is the datapad. Datapad 14 is Legendary only and can be found in the Saber launch facility as well. Just before you enter the Saber, turn to your left and jump across this gap. Then crouch jump up to the scaffolding, meaning literally crouch as you jump because otherwise you won't fit. Turn around, jump over the structure behind you, turn around again and head up this ramp where you'll find the datapad. Datapad 16 can be found on any difficulty on the level Exodus. Get to the point where you get a jetpack or load up Rally Point Alpha to save some time. After you jump across to the Covenant with the ODSTs, fly up to this construction platform and you'll find the datapad next to a dead body. Datapad 15 is Legendary only and can be found on the level Exodus. Play until you get to the section with the Jackal snipers and the datapad is on these air vents. To get there, head over to this area that says New Alexandria Concourse and fly up to this railing. Continue until you get to the highest railing you can reach, then jump to these black pipes which you see have no collision. From there, jump to the window ledge, and finally the air vents where you'll have the datapad. Datapad 16 is legendary only and can be found on the level New Alexandria. At the very start of the level as you take off, turn around immediately and head to this building just behind you. Around -130 altitude, you'll see the datapad on this ledge. You'll have to get your Falcon's nose as close to the building as possible, pop out, then get the datapad. Datapad 7 can be found on any difficulty on New Alexandria. Head towards Olympic Tower, which is where the final fight of the level takes place, but do this before the final fight, and you'll see this building here just beyond it with a big gap in it. On the north side, on the roof, you'll see 5 vent structures. Near this door between 2 of them is the datapad. Datapad 8 can be acquired on any difficulty on the level of the package, towards the end of the first section. Follow the waypoint on your HUD, but rather than pressing the switch, turn to your left and behind the entrance is the datapad. Datapad 17 is legendary only and can be found on the level The Package, in the final section when you defend Halsey's lab. You can load up Rally Point Bravo for the package to make things easier. Grab a jetpack from the lab, then head back towards this turret C if that helps. Run past it into the ice until you arrive at this building at a huge gap. Use the jetpack sparingly to jump across the gap and onto this ice shelf here. There you'll find the datapad. Datapad 18 is legendary only and can be found on the level Pillar of Autumn in the area that's used as the map Boneyard in multiplayer. You can load up Rally Point Alpha to get here quicker. Head to this central structure, up the stairs, then up across this conveyor belt. Hang right when you get to the main building, hop onto this roof, and around the corner to the left is the datapad. Datapad 9 can be found on the level Pillar of Autumn on any difficulty. Enter the main building after the Boneyard section of the level, and follow the halls until you arrive at this window. Shoot the window out, crouch jump into the room, and on a table in the back will be the datapad. The 19th and final datapad is available on Legendary only on the level Lone Wolf. As soon as the level loads, sprint straight back towards these pipes. Head up this ramp, jump across this platform, turn to the right, and carefully hop across these orange pillars to the pipe. Just through a drain guard you can see the final datapad. And that's all the datapads. Each datapad will unlock an achievement in the MCC version of Reach, and finding all 19 will unlock the Canonical Conundrum achievement. Though they can be found out of order, there are numbers on each datapad's introduction that tell you the intended reading order. If you want to know more about that and the story they tell, check out the card at the top right or the link in the description box for a bit more of a canon-heavy look at them. Otherwise, check out my Radio Conversations guide for even more lore-laden goodness. That's all for now, though. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Halo Canon.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, and if you really love me, hit that notification bell and leave a thumbs up. These both really help out the channel. I wouldn't be where I am now without your views and support, so once again, thank you. Keep on being awesome, Canonites.